Hey everybody, I'm Mike with Local Impact. I'm sitting down with Sean Vititoe today from JustTech. Sean, if you don't mind, take a second and tell us about your background.
I can do that. As he said, my name is Sean Vititoe. I'm living here in Huntington, West Virginia. I am a former member of the United States Army. I served from 90 to 99. I am also a volunteer firefighter. Been doing that for quite a few years now. I'm also an emergency medical responder, nationally registered, and married with one child at home. Actually, he's not a child. He's 16 years old. And then I've got two older sons that are out living their lives, and married to a wonderful, beautiful wife, and just loving life.
Awesome, awesome. So if you get in trouble or you need resuscitation, you can call Sean. It sounds like you got a pretty long background. What brought you to JustTech?
I was actually working as a paid firefighter in North Carolina, and through family, I learned of a IT position that was coming open here in the Huntington office. And my wife had just lost her wife, or excuse me, lost her mother. And so she came to me and said, "What would you think about us moving back to Huntington?" And I said, "Look, if God wants us there, we're going to go." I said, "We get a great job offer. We're going to go." And she said, "Okay." And a few months later, doors opened up, and I had this job offer from JustTech, and it was the greatest move that I'd ever made. So we came on board with JustTech and loving it ever since.
Yeah, awesome. So who is JustTech to you? What makes JustTech so special?
JustTech is not just a company. To me, JustTech is a family. Um, for probably 90% of the people that work for our company in the multiple office that we have spread out, from Virginia, Maryland, and West Virginia, um, we've got quite a few people working for us, but I've probably talked to most of them and probably either worked with, helped, or they've helped me at some point. So it's nothing for me to pick up the phone and call Josh, our owner and president of the company, and him actually answer the phone and say, "Hey, Sean, what's going on? What can I do for you?" Or reaching out on personal notes, or anything along those lines. Just Tech is a family. In the military, I had family. It was that cohesiveness. In the fire department, in the fire service, we have that cohesive, that family. In Just Tech, I have that exact same thing, that camaraderie, that cohesiveness. So it's definitely my third family or fourth family, at this point.
Yeah,
So
that's awesome. And I'm sure it's really helpful with technological issues, being able to get somebody on the phone, so I'm sure that's really helpful. Um, so what do you do for Just Tech? What are your main responsibilities? What does that look like day to day?
I'm classified as a network analyst with JustTech. My main goal is to not only assist customers, but to um, you work internally as well. As an analyst, I am responsible for system administration, for workstation upgrades, for troubleshooting problems on systems, and then internally, maintaining the inventory system that we use for our products that we sell, and just internal service as well as primary for our customers.
Sure. Awesome. So what's your favorite part about working for Just Tech?
Hmm. I, I don't know if there is a favorite. I mean, it's all great. I mean, it really is. I mean, whether I'm working in the office or I'm, having to work remote that day, or if I'm at a customer's, I know that anybody on our team, especially, has my back. If I've got an issue, if I can't get somewhere, I've got somebody that can back me up as well as me backing them up. I guess the just knowing that people are there, when you need them, and it's just, I don't know. It's just, you
Yeah.
know,
It's the not corporate company difference. Not that there's not a corporate company, but being widespread out, not knowing who you're speaking to, and all of that. Yeah, that's awesome. So if there's a company that's considering working with Just Tech, what would you tell them?
I would tell them you better definitely consider it. JustTech, our approach is changing, and our stack that we provide, the way that we provide service is changing with the times. When pandemic hit, in 2020, there at the beginning, we were already ahead of the game, ready to bring customers into a remote virtual world with as little change as they could notice. We were already prepared prior to the new remote environments. So with that being said, we're always trying to stay ahead of technology, or ahead of the situation right now. As I said, we're making a change on how we uh, uh, provide our services, and how, what we provide. And with that being said, this is the best time to get on board. If you're looking for a company that will provide your security, your WAN security, your workstation backups, or your workstation, management, and your user management, which is the focus that we're going to, JustTech is a company for you. You're not going to lose coming to us. You're actually going to benefit probably over a lot of the competitions in the area.
Sure. Awesome. So, when you're off the clock, what do you like to do, Sean? It sounds like you have a lot of fun at work, but what do you do for fun?
Well, many things, I guess. I mean, I still volunteer as a firefighter here, outside of Huntington, a town called Cerrito. I'm an EMR and a firefighter there, but I'm also a musician. Also, I've got family, of course, and I guess when we get actual vacation, love to go down to Charleston, South Carolina. I love that area. I love the Carolina coast from North Carolina, South Carolina. But just spend time with family and friends.
Yeah. What instrument do you play, and what kind of music do you like to play?
Oh my gosh. Well, my main instrument, of course, is keyboards.
Yeah.
I've played all over the world, and, definitely across the country. And uh, my favorite genre, I don't really have one.
Yeah.
Um, I've played, like I said, I've played every style. I was part of the Marshall Morgan band down in, based out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, for a couple 3 years. We had the #1 beach music hit in the nation,
Awesome.
and so that's kind of
Yeah.
instilled in me that I love beach music, but I love every type of music. So
Yeah. That's awesome. Awesome. Well, Sean, I really appreciate you taking some time to talk with us today. Definitely appreciate your service in the military. Thank you. If a customer needs to reach out to you or JustTech, how would they do that?
if you're wanting to reach out to JustTech, especially our M&S uh, uh, department, or managed network services, the phone number is 301-632-5555, and you can hit extension 5 when you get to the prompt, and it'll automatically transfer you into our team. You can also email mns@justtech.com.
Awesome. Awesome. Sean, thank you so much, sir. Have a good one.
Thank you, sir.